Hello everyone, welcome to BayernNow, the ultimate Bayern Munich fan channel. Every day the same, wow. I'm always late, but okay, maybe just whenever you see the time, just go 2 minutes ahead and I'll be live then. But today we're talking about more and more Bayern news as we keep getting the same old updates. So yesterday, Christian Falk pretty much said, you know what, Thiago wants to leave Bayern, Liverpool now have an offer, which was pretty damn confusing because it doesn't make any sense. You know, this story, as the more updates come out, the less and less sense they tend to make. I don't understand it. I just really don't. But Alaba is the first transfer dilemma, the first contract problem we're talking about. The Bayern bosses want to renew Alaba's contract. They want to make the decision before the end of the Champions League campaign. That basically means before our Champions League really starts, the Bayern bosses want to make a decision on Alaba's contract. Alaba potentially wants more money, but we're not exactly sure. Bild are saying 20 million, but we all know they're not really that reliable. And when it comes to Bayern, they don't really look. They said Neuer wanted like 20 million, and he ended up going for 16 million a year. They said Muller wanted 20 something million, and he ended up going with 18 million a year or 17 million, whatever it was. So there's a lot of things that Bild are getting wrong, the little details. So I don't really trust them. But Kicker are the ones actually coming out with this and saying Alaba's contract runs until 2021 and Bayern won't extend it but don't want to lose the player on the free next year. So if Alaba does not want to sign a contract, then if they can't come to agreement, he will be sold. Oh, that's just great news. It's like Bayern decided, you know what, let's sign Sané. All right, Thiago, you want to leave? Okay, Thiago's leaving 2 days later. Oh, Alaba, you're not sure about your... Okay, you can leave. It's like we signed Sané just to hear a bit more bad news. But Alaba's contract is a little bit different from Thiago because Alaba has pretty much... every single source has signaled out that he'd like to only leave Bayern for two other clubs, and those are Barcelona and Real Madrid. And there's no other club in there he wants to go to. He doesn't even consider them. The thing is, in the same kind of stories, in the recuperation of stories, Bild also said, not just Bild, Kicker as well. They said Chelsea, Man City can afford Alaba, but he doesn't want to go there. So if we were to sell Alaba, Real Madrid or Barcelona would have to buy him, or he could just run down his contract. Alaba won't run down his contract. He's been at Bayern since he was 15. He won't be the type of player to do that. But he'll probably want more money, and that's how you keep him happy. So that's the situation we have now. Thiago's situation is a little bit trickier because what it looks like it is the case is that he's agreed terms with, or he has an agreement with Liverpool. See, this is where I'm confused every time I read more of these stories. This is just my confusion a lot of the times. So Thiago wants to leave Bayern and join Liverpool. Klopp has eternally approved the signing. Thiago and Liverpool have an agreement. Okay, so yesterday, 2 days before, there were no offers for Thiago, but all of a sudden Liverpool have offers. Okay, the fee is a remaining hurdle, and Liverpool only want to pay 25 million euros, while Bayern want 40 million euros to be active on the transfer market again. That's from Bild. Bild are the exact same ones that said, at some point, before we got Sané, that Bayern would want to sell Thiago to finance Sané. Bild said that. Bild said Bayern want to sell Thiago to finance Sané. And then we signed Sané. They were the ones that went, oh, Bayern signed Sané. They announced it too, just like everyone else did. They said it. So that's my confusion right there. That's where I'm confused on. So all of a sudden, Bayern now want to sell Thiago to then be active on the market again. So Bayern weren't going to get a right back this year. Oh, I just don't trust Bild at all. I think there's just some stupid things that they come out with. I don't understand it. It's very odd. And I always wondered why Bild get unprecedented access into the club, despite the fact that they're constantly ruining just everything else. Look at Inter Milan's new away kit for a good laugh. Wow, okay. George, Bild, hate Thiago. Of course they do. That's the situation. How many weeks till the Champions League? Okay, well, on the board it says 21 days. So literally 3 weeks from now, we will be in the Champagne League once again, slapping Chelsea. Hopefully a humiliation coming from Bayern against Chelsea. So I can't wait for that, man. I can't wait. But this transfer saga with Thiago and Liverpool gets weirder and weirder. So what I'm actually also confused on is, we all know Thiago loves Bayern. but I think he wants to try something different in his career. So let's assume he wants to leave. Klopp calls him last minute before he signs his contract and says, come to me, I'll do everything to get you and I'll play you. And Thiago's like, okay, Klopp, okay, Jurgen, see mi amigo. And then that's great. But then, did he ask Liverpool, oh, can you afford me? Did he ask Liverpool that? Because that's typically what happens. This is a very stupid situation. It's weird. So all of a sudden, what? Where is this coming from? How are you going to a club that can't afford you? How are you going to a club? So you're telling me Thiago would actually run down his Bayern contract? Oh my God. I mean, if that's the situation, what I said yesterday stands, man. He can't play for Bayern ever again. But this is what's weirding me out. That specifically. So Thiago knows Liverpool can't really afford him. It's in the middle of a pandemic and he chooses to leave. I'm so confused. I'm not actually like, oh, he can't ever leave. I'm not a clingy girlfriend. That's not the relationship we got going on here. But what I am is confused in the timing as well. Okay, so he doesn't sign a contract last minute. Something different comes up. But then Raphael Hollingstein, who I highly trust with the inside works and lookings at the club, said Thiago's wife wants to move back to Spain with her family. So that could be the originating source. But then Liverpool come into the mix because the Bayern players were rumoring that Thiago and Liverpool Thiago's going to Liverpool. The Bayern players, apparently the dressing room rumors. That's what this Liverpool thing is coming. That's how Liverpool are in this little equation right here. Liverpool didn't link themselves to Thiago and then the story builds out. No. All of a sudden, the Bayern players were saying it in the back of their mind. Thanks, Coutinho, you little Brazilian crap player. Nah, seriously, it's Coutinho's fault. He's the reason Thiago wants to move to Liverpool. No, but I'm confused. I'm not sure exactly what's going on. And then Hansi Flick, what if at the time... No, but why would Hansi Flick say he'd do everything in his power to keep Thiago and Alaba here? He said it, Hansi Flick. He said it. He would do everything to keep them here. Why would Flick say something like that, knowing that Thiago already agreed to go to Liverpool? Why would he say that? Flick saying, I want to keep Thiago here, that's letting me know that there's something going on that we just don't clearly see. There's a bit of a twist to this that's waiting to happen. And I think we'll see what happens with it. We'll see. But apparently Bayern and Liverpool are now negotiating. That's not happening. There's no negotiations. No, Fabrizio Romano hasn't tweeted anything. No, it hasn't happened. So I don't think there's any negotiations going on. I don't even think Liverpool have personal agreements with Thiago. I don't even think at this point, he might want to go, but I just don't see where this is coming from. There's so many plots in the holes, man. Jeez, if anyone ever watched Captain Marvel, all of a sudden Nick Fury's eye was bitten by a cat. God. Alright, leave a like on the video, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in. Dembele and Sané Bayern. No. We're not really looking to get injured prone players. We already have Coman. Bill just don't know, and you can't trust any English media, to be honest. We really won't know what is going to happen until after the Champions League. I do think Thiago may leave, but Alaba will stay, just getting more cash. That's a good point. I think Thiago will stay if Bayern win the Champions League. No. I don't want him to be here if he's going to leave. Nah. This isn't like... We're not like a club trying to keep a player. No. We're not trying to satisfy him. He's trying to satisfy us. That's the difference between Bayern and most clubs. Most clubs, you have to satisfy the player. No, at Bayern, you have to satisfy us. That's where we're at. And I think if Thiago wants to win the Champions League at Bayern, and he also wants to move out, no. Take him off the squad. He ain't starting. No. Seriously, here's my logic. How are you going to sabotage the club like this in the middle of a pandemic? A club that has pretty much gotten you through. We could have just gotten rid of you at some point. After your big injury, we could have just taken you out the team. That's what could have happened. But Bayern have stuck with Thiago. And this is where I'm confused. If all of this is true, I would really have to question his character as a person. That's where I'm confused. No, George, we need Thiago in the Champions League, no doubt. You need a player that doesn't want to be here. What's that going to do? It's going to be a negative feeling in the dressing room. Imagine playing with a guy that you know won't be there in the next week. Because guess what? The Champions League ends August 24th. And he could literally leave a couple of days after the Champions League campaign. But I want him to leave before that, if that's the case. You know, why would Liverpool want their player to get injured in a big competition like the Champions League? Nah, seriously, that's my question. 5 signings you would make right now, realistically. Well, I would probably sign Adrian Fine. I would sign Jamal Musiala. I don't know. I'll make a video on that at some point. Oh my goodness, man. Why are you spamming my chat? I'm not a fan of Thiago. We have Goretzka. You know, I'm not a fan of my wife having babies with me. She has a side boyfriend. That's the same sentence you're saying right there. I'm not saying Goretzka isn't good. I love Leon Goretzka. But Thiago is, like, he's different. So you can't say that. It looks like we're not going for Havertz even if we have the money. Not this season, obviously. So we're just hoping Chelsea gets slapped up by Liverpool in 5 days' time. And, you know, they won't get top 4. And Leicester City helped us with that. They won. Can't wait to be the first undefeated team in the UCL. Is that true? Because I was wondering that. Because usually if you win... Yeah, but we won every single game. If we win the Champions League, we would technically have to be the first team to have ever won every single game to get to the final. Because you wouldn't have a game to lose if you got to the final and won it, right? That's where I'm confused on. We've had such a great group stage, too. Bayern should go for Fabian Ruiz. I don't really care. But there's a lot of plot holes in this little Thiago saga right now. There's a lot of things that aren't adding up. How's the player... What if Thiago is doing this as a ploy with his agent? What if they're like, you know what? I want to leave Bayern. But I want to get more money. Maybe Thiago agreed to something that he wasn't supposed to agree with in the negotiations. So, maybe he's trying to find a new angle of negotiations. Maybe he's trying to get Bayern to negotiate with a new thing. And the easiest club to have done that with is Liverpool. I don't know. It's just stupid speculation. I don't know what will happen. We don't know what will happen because it's so damn confusing. You can tell Bild have an agenda. They're trying to really get Thiago out of the club. I don't know why. They don't like him as a person. I'm not exactly sure. I don't know exactly why they don't like Thiago. I think I know why, but I don't know why. So we'll see what happens over the next few weeks. Exactly how things unfold. It's just so confusing though. So you have an agreement with Bayern, last minute you say no. And then now Liverpool, all of a sudden you're telling me that he didn't think of moving when the club were negotiating with him. You know, if you're thinking of leaving your job, it's not a last minute decision, guys. It's not a last minute decision after 8 years. You don't just go to work and say, you know what? Let me just turn around, get back on the bus or get back in my car and drive on home. That's not how it happens. You actually have to freaking go to your job. You have to put in a 2 weeks notice where you signal the date you're leaving so they can actually find a replacement. You don't do it last minute. This isn't obviously a normal job, but it's even bigger than that. This is a job that you earn way more money. Is the camera situated? Yeah, is that? Okay. No. Okay, so if I put my fingers like that, and we do, right, a little bit, yeah, there we go. This isn't a normal job. This is a job that pleases and entertains billions of people around the world. So I'm just confused. I want to know how exactly he decided last minute, not before the negotiation started. So you're telling me Collins Ruminija, he worked on the contract, everything. Thiago agreed to it. He just had to sign it and take pictures. But he said, I don't want to sign it. No, I'm just wondering what exactly happened there. How did you decide, you know what? I don't see Liverpool before he was signing his contract and agreeing with Bayern. He didn't see Liverpool. And then all of a sudden he saw Liverpool with his eyes open. At the last minute, that's what I'm confused on. I want to know more. And people have been saying, Collins Ruminija just said Thiago is leaving. He didn't say that. He actually was talking about Alaba and Thiago. He said he doesn't want to lose both players. They're top boys. but Bill twisted it to seem like he was only talking about Thiago. He was talking about Alaba and Thiago. He said they don't want to lose them on a free. But when he was talking about Thiago, he actually said, obviously Thiago's a great player, right? But he said the negotiations were fine. Everything was drafted up, and all he had to do was sign it. But then last minute he said that something different came up without giving a reason as to why. And he said, let's wait and see. And if Bayern CEO is saying that, let's wait and see, he didn't say, oh, he's leaving. Now it's just a negotiation issue. He said, let's wait and see how things shape. I just don't understand. I would have flipped. If we win the UCL and get the money, can we go for Havertz, anyone? Please inform. No, it's not how it works. You don't win the Champions League and you gain 50 billion. No. Well, obviously you do make money from winning the Champions League, but it's not that. It's not like you're making 500 million all of a sudden. Of course, you're making a lot of money, but not that type of money. I don't even think you might be making 70 million from from winning. No, you might not be making that much. Maybe 40 million from winning the Champions League. Thiago can do whatever he wants, but we don't care. Sign new players like Ndombele and maybe Bakayoko. Signing Ndombele to replace Thiago. It's just such a dull thing to say. I don't know. Bayern don't need Havertz. Wow, crazy. Champions League winnings goes to bonuses as well. Jack, can you explain to me how that works? What's up, Nits? How are you, man? Top 5 players. I don't really need to be saying that right now. I think I say it almost every stream at this point. Hope to see you in the Super Cup. You have to win the Europa League first, and we have to win the Champions League first. You're saying it like Man United are already in the Super Cup. Nah, Sachin, they're not. You look at how United are playing right now. Just absolutely woeful. So if I don't even, this United are kind of, that energy is kind of dropping. You can tell these players are getting back to their old crappier selves because there's no real tactical system. Both of them are crap. I just want Havertz, Cherki, or Iowa. Well, is Cherki a midfielder? And how are both of them crap? Who's crap? I'm not exactly sure. 60 mil max. That's what you earn from the Champions League. KHR probably hiding something. I hope he is. I hope it's a good thing. I hope it's a good thing he's hiding. You know what would be funny? If all these links, Thiago and Alaba, and then they just sign a new contract on the same day and they're just that would be so funny. If Thiago leaves, it's not like we're gonna buy someone. We're just gonna loan in some South America. That's probably true, Kingo. You're probably the most correct person I've heard today. If Thiago leaves, my problem is this board is probably just gonna loan up some Real Madrid reject like Isco to try to be our creative midfielder. That's what Bayern do. We're probably just gonna get Adriozola on a permanent because we don't want another right back. And people are like, we're fine with it. No, man, I'm not fine with getting these bang average players. Look at Rafinha, bang average. Rafinha, when you're at Real Madrid, imagine Rafinha with Real Madrid. No. Sometimes there's some things that you just can't accept, and I won't accept Bayern losing Thiago just to replace him with some bang average baller. I won't like it. You can get your house in Iowa. You can get all of these players, but at the end of the day, the best thing is to not lose him. What happened to United? You guys had third and drew what day? Exactly. United are crap. I think Rummenigge is playing games with the Leverkusen board. Obviously he's gonna have to be playing games. He's gonna have to. He knows what Leverkusen wants, doesn't he? I think at the end of the day, I guarantee you, Kai Havertz went to Leverkusen and said, hey, I would like to be sold this summer. And Leverkusen said, okay. Right. So now what they're going to do is they're going to say they will not go anywhere below any price because still this pandemic definitely has affected every single player's loss. And Leverkusen's going to be like, you know what? Give us this amount of money, this like this. We want it like this. Because next year Bayern could just give us the exact same amount of money and we could have Havertz for one more year. That's what Leverkusen could do. Because at the end of the day, what's best for Bayer Leverkusen? Keep Havertz for one more year and sell him for the exact same price. Next year, Bayern want to spend the money on Kai Havertz. Bayern have signaled that. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge just said Bayern will not go in for Havertz this year. So what if it's next year that he actually wants to pay 100 million for him, or 70 million with bonuses? I don't know. Whatever happens. What if Bayern want Leverkusen to keep Havertz very badly to the point where they've said, hey, we'll get him next year if you can try and keep him this year? It could happen, but these are just things we have to think about. I hate Chelsea. I don't know. Why do you hate Chelsea? Liverpool fan, I think it's BS for Genie to sign the new deal. I don't know what you mean. Who's Genie? Havertz is gonna get injured in the Europa League game, and next year we're gonna get it for 50 million. Yeah, he's gonna be out for the whole season. ACL. We're ACL FC, aren't we? Bayern has failed world footballing, allowing a top player like Havertz potentially going to shit. Wow, well, y'all just say these things. You don't like each other, do you? And all because Bayern is broke and he's desperate to leave. Bayern aren't broke. We just don't want to spend money. Do you think who do you think is the most Thiago-alike player in Germany to replace him at Bayern? Well, German footballers don't really come out like that, do they? They don't really come out with that type of sauce. They come out with efficiency and energy. Like, they don't, with pace. Yeah, your Goretzkas, they ain't technical ballers. But they still have a little bit of technique about them. But what they have is efficiency on the pitch. So I don't know exactly what type of player in the Bundesliga that actually reminds me of Thiago. Because Thiago is so good at everything. The only thing that he gets is his, little 1 month injury he gets pretty much every season at this point. And then he's out, and then he comes back and he's just balling again. I don't know. I actually don't know, man. I don't know what player in the Bundesliga or in anywhere that could even be close to Thiago. Brandt has sauce. Brandt's not a CDM or even a box-to-box. Thiago is everything, man. Ozil had this. Oh, that's what you mean. No, this isn't Thiago's sauce, man. You're talking about some ranch sauce. That's what you're talking about. I'm talking about ketchup. I'm talking about that type of sauce. You're talking about ranch. Get off the ranch. We're talking about real sauce. Brandt and Royce are not really complete midfielders. Yeah, that's what I meant. Yeah. They're not complete, are they? Royce can't be a DM. Thiago don't even play it. People think Thiago is an attacking midfielder. Are you dumb? Like, he does. Nah, Thiago would prefer to get in a tackle rather than get an assist. That Heinz ketchup. Yeah, exactly. Karl-Heinz Rummenigge, Gerd Müller, Franz Beckenbauer. In their time, I think a lot of people would, Brazilians wanted to own Karl-Heinz Rummenigge because of the sauce he had. Not Karl-Heinz, Franz Beckenbauer. Brazilians were like, oh, he's the first German we like with Brazilian sauce. That's what a lot of Brazilians say. If you had to pick a striker, Ronaldo, I like Lewandowski better because he's a more complete striker than Cristiano Ronaldo. Ronaldo is just standing in that penalty box. I was watching so many Real Madrid goals, especially in the last few years with Zidane. It's literally all Benzema doing the work. I literally watched a goal where Benzema made the... this is why I say Karim Benzema is a baller. This guy is so intelligent. He just makes a run. Right, his run carries a player with him. Oh, it was against Bayern. Oh my God. It was against Bayern, wasn't it? No. I think it was Barcelona. Yeah, it was Barcelona. So what Benzema... Yeah, it was against Barcelona. Benzema is such a baller. Benzema made a run, dragged the player with him. Cristiano Ronaldo just standing there. This guy ain't doing nothing. He's just standing there. So then Ronaldo now has space because Benzema took the center back with him and the fullback didn't go to cover the space. Modric makes a pass to Benzema. Benzema, not Ronaldo in the space. Benzema. Benzema then makes a pass. Brilliant pass to Ronaldo and it's a goal. That happens so many times in Real Madrid plays with Benzema and Ronaldo. Benzema is a real guy. Like, he should have been winning the Ballon d'Or because all Ronaldo had to do was tap in. And guess what? Bale was literally standing exactly, almost touching the touchline just so Cristiano Ronaldo had more space in the center to score. Nah, you're crazy if you think Benzema isn't a baller. He's such a baller. Look at how many... this guy's cold. He's cold. He's intelligent. The dude said Sergino Dest compares to Thiago. Sergino Dest is a right back. All Sergino does is roulettes. Yeah. Look. We should sell Alaba and Thiago before September to get good fees for them. Will it change? That's the question. Will it change? Will their fees change and evaluations change? Not exactly sure. Okay, what would you want to call in about? I could grab my headphones right now. Bayern has all that money. I don't want to hear that. Has what all money? I'm not exactly sure. Hey, don't capitalize because I don't like that. I can't read. I can't read capital letters. It's because of Ronaldo. They won 3 consecutive Champions Leagues. Of course, I'm respecting Cristiano Ronaldo, but people don't even respect Benzema. People had been going at Benzema. Of course, he had poor finishing. But if you look and watch Madrid games, Ronaldo just sat in the 6-yard box. Benzema would sacrifice himself. Not, Benzema could have just been a winger, but no, that's not it. Benzema was the striker. Marcelo would pretty much be the left winger because Ronaldo was so far inside, so they had no width. Marcelo would go out and be almost a left winger. And then you also had Modric, Casemiro, and you had Toni Kroos. So that literally meant Cristiano Ronaldo Benzema would make a run, bring a player out, Ronaldo would have space to score. Come on. Benzema's not, no. Respect Benzema, but respect him. Alaba just wants a big contract. Why can't Thiago just want more money? Why did he have to do this to us? I don't know. Hopefully Thiago signs a new contract though. I still believe. I believe. Coutinho, thanks a lot. He's the reason that Thiago's going. He's the reason. If anyone is, it's him. Royal Crown. Okay. Where would you like Thiago to end up? I'd like him to end up signing a new contract. By the way, everyone, thank you so much for what was I thanking you for? I forgot. The interactions. I love the comments. Someone was like, I comment too much. I'm like, I enjoy it. So I do appreciate whenever anyone comments. When I said Sergino Dest, I mean skill-wise, taking on players. Oh, that's it. Okay. Do you think Lewandowski is just one UCL way to be considered? Yeah, he is. He has to be. Because people won't really respect him if they don't see that Champions League trophy. This is what I mean when I say the Champions League is the most crucial and important club competition ever. I don't care what anyone says. It is. There's the World Cup, then the Champions League. Obviously, there is the CONCACAF Champions League in the US. But no one cares. Seriously, so many people care about the Champions League. Even though the Champions League could just be so easy to win. When you lift it, you gain a new level of relevancy. Look at Klopp. Nobody really cared about. People were calling Klopp a bottler, but then he wins the Champions League and all of a sudden he's the best manager of all time. That's it. That's what happens. Of course, I still think Klopp is one of the best managers I've ever seen, but he's still, he still gained a lot of relevancy from winning the UCL. What was the easiest Champions League run ever? All the top teams were crap. Thiago wants to win the Champions League for Liverpool. That's why. That's stupid. If Thiago doesn't go to Liverpool, you all know, I will absolutely I will be unbearable. You do realize that. But obviously he could, and that's where we're at now. Where would you like Thiago to end up excluding Bayern? Bayern 2, if that's the case. If he wants to leave us, we should demote him to Bayern 2 and force him to sign a new contract. Put a gun to his head. I'm playing. I don't know. I don't want him to end up anywhere. I can't tell you I want him to go to Barcelona. I don't really care. Prime Suarez is better than Lewandowski objectively. Oh, is it because Prime Suarez 2015 won a Champions League? This is what basically people say this to, in a way, say Suarez is better than Lewandowski. What the hell is prime Suarez? What the hell is that? Did he miraculously change the striking position? Not that Lewandowski did, but it's the same thing. I don't get it. Why do you say prime Suarez like it's this level that Lewandowski could never reach? This Lewandowski season is better than any prime Suarez you're talking about. Lewandowski has personally outscored himself at 32 years old. He's top scorer in the Champions League. He's en route to win the European Golden Boot. There's no other player. Man. Did you know Klopp is coming back? He is obviously always going to come back. Didn't Klopp say he'd leave Liverpool in the next 3 years or 5 years? Yeah, he should. Well, he would. That's just how it is. You know, it's not like his Liverpool machine will just keep on running. He'll go somewhere else and find different things. Do you think Bayern would win the final against Atletico or Man City? That depends if we get to the final, but we couldn't play Man City in the final even if we wanted to. What would you think if Bayern did a swap deal for Pogba with Thiago? Oh yeah, I would absolutely take that, but you know, I still want Thiago to stay. Robert Lewandowski Ballon d'Or this year, he has to win it. That's what I mean. What season, when you say prime Suarez, what exactly are you referring to? Because Lewandowski has done everything possible as a striker to do it. Lewandowski has broken records, man. This isn't some average player. This is a world-class, one of the best in his positions of all time striker right here. We're seeing right now. Until he wins the UCL, of course, and the Ballon d'Or, people are going to be like, oh, yeah, he's on his level. Davies will be waiting for Messi. And Lewandowski's better at dribbling than Suarez. Suarez may be a better finisher, but that's pretty much the only trait. Lewandowski is a better header of the ball. He has better technique. Have you seen Lewandowski? Oh, this guy is so cold. When football becomes art. The way he moves the ball and moves on the pitch. The way he moves his legs just to strike a ball. Lewandowski is ice cold, man, at everything. He has no weaknesses. I've said it. In terms of talent, ability, Thiago and then Lewandowski. There's no one else. Coutinho has sauce, but when you watch Lewandowski, obviously he's a striker. So he's not always going to get that much space to be dribbling or that much time on the ball because he has two center backs that want to hunt him down and kill him. But he still just does these things, man, in the box. One movement and he's through. That's what I mean. Who would you consider better? Lewandowski. People think, obviously, Lewandowski. Suarez just finishes. That's it. He's clinical. More clinical than Lewandowski. Lewandowski's great. Did you see that clip of him killing Company? This man, Company was like, yeah, I'm coming for you. I'm big. I'm 6'4". Lewandowski literally in the middle of himself getting pushed down to a Company. That strength, man. He's a work machine. Always fit. Always fit. Suarez gets injured at least 4 times a season. Sané's our new star. Well, he has to at least shine first before you can consider him a star. But leave a like on the video. Let's get to 30 likes, everyone. Lewandowski never had a fit Robin or Ribéry. Suarez had a young Neymar and Messi in his prime. Exactly, man. Robin and Ribéry. I almost said Robin and Robin. Robin and Ribéry were almost injured at least every other month. Unfortunately for Ian Robin, he was injured a lot. But Lewandowski still outscored his XG every single season he was here. Mad output. That's a baller right there. So when people are comparing him to Suarez, I just get so annoyed. Dembele against Davies would be crazy. No, it wouldn't. Ousmane Dembele would just fall on the floor and get injured for 6 months at a time. There's no way you're telling me that would be crazy. I feel bad for Dembele though, to be honest. He gets injured quite a lot. Yeah. Sorry to stop right there, Suarez. What are we talking about? Forgot the message got deleted. Okay, maybe I was just too right. I hope all Premier League clubs in UCL lose. Can't really stand them. Well, we hope every club loses, except Bayern. It's just how the logic works. Look, I need us to humiliate Chelsea. I'm sorry, the Chelsea fans. I love Isaiah and all the Chelsea fans I watch, but I need y'all to get slapped like massively, like a big slapping. I want that to. Oh, look at these muscles. They're starting to really pop, guys. You see these muscles? Oh my god. Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, yeah. You see these muscles really starting to pop? I told you. I started getting back on the workout. The little 40 push-ups every morning. Yeah, oh, look at that. And my chest is getting bigger. Oh, I look bigger. Oh, why is no one complimenting me on that? My goodness. Oh, I can actually poke my chest. Look, watch. Oh, and it goes somewhere. Oh, I'm getting big. Oh, look at this. Look how strong I am and powerful. Oh, thank you, Joseph. Look, Joseph noticed. Goretzka, yeah, come on. You know, the reason why I love Goretzka so much was because he had my body stature. And then all of a sudden, he got all these muscles and I felt a little bit weird. So I've been trying to pack up. Maybe I'll start going to the gym more often though. Mia San Mia, George Babakar Georgiou. Mia San Mia, man. Keep it up. Exactly. I'm going to the gym every single day. Slapping Chelsea is cute, but letting Chelsea win the Champions League at your own stadium has to be more embarrassing. Yeah, of course it's always going to be embarrassing. But it's better when you win a treble, your first ever club treble, in the season consecutive to that, in one of the most entertaining Champions League finals ever. It's always going to be devastating to lose in your own stadium, but it's not a personality trait. Stop the crap. Exactly, I know. Stop the cap. Yeah. Barcelona might get a new president, Victor. Yeah, he's going to be crap too. Barca are going there. They're crap. This is why I love Bayern so much, all right? This is why Bayern just look, sometimes I might be like annoyed with Bayern, but I'll just think about what Barcelona fans are going through, and I'll just understand that at least we're not them. At least we're not Barcelona. Kimmich, Goretzka, Muller, Sané, Gnabry, Lewandowski is your best attacking six. Well, yeah, that's pretty much 6 out of 11 of our team. George is Thiago's replacement. I'm telling you, I'm probably the best replacement for Thiago you could probably go out and find, because I have technical ability to a level that you cannot imagine. I think on the pitch, I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but I have technical ability. Just watch, okay? Watch. My idol growing up, before everything, was Ronaldinho, man. Oh my goodness. Well, I think that was pretty much everyone's idol. Oh, this guy just made the game so much fun to watch. Would you like it? No, I don't want Dortmund to win. Let them stay irrelevant. And they don't deserve to win when they're bottling point leads like crazy. Imagine the Hernandez brothers at Bayern. That would be awesome. Well, we have to first get this one to start performing. So, are you world class? No, I'm not world class just yet. I have potential, and I can always get better. But what I would say is, I'm top class. Top class. You're way better than Ansu. Why are you saying him specifically? I don't even play as a winger. I'm a midfielder. I'm a DM, defensive midfielder, bro. The energy. Where do you think these legs go on the pitch? They cut grass. I'm a lawnmower. I'm a lawnmower on the pitch, man. I cut that grass. I touch every inch of grass. Barca, if someone just says Bayern win easily every season, I'm just gonna delete your comment and put you on a timeout, because it's not the truth. I'm just gonna do that now. Oh jeez, I'm just so uneducated. It would be so uneducated. Sorry, Isaiah, you're going in the dust. It's so uneducated to say Bayern do this every season when it's not the truth. That delegitimizes every single thing the players do. The hard work that goes into each and every season. It just irritates the crap out of me. It's absolutely annoying. It's irritating. It's so uneducated. Bayern win so easily. Well, last season we didn't win nothing easily. It was a real grind. We were 9 points below Dortmund in February, and we still came back and won the league. That's not Bayern getting some easy run. It's an educated thing to be saying. It pisses me off now. Barcelona makes the worst transfers on the planet, so if they want Thiago, we would swap for De Jong. Yeah, that's true. Will Alaba join Chelsea or going Alaba? If he leaves Bayern, I don't know. All right, well, thank you everyone so much for watching. I think it's been a freaking nice day. I'm actually very, very happy with today because we're 3 weeks away from Bayern returning the Champions League. I can't wait for these players to come smack up some people. We need to humble a few people because some people are getting a little bit annoying. You know what? I like the fact that Real Madrid are now considered the actual favorites. I do like that. I like that. I like that. Yeah, I like that. Man City too. Yeah. George is hanging out for Lampard needing his L. Alright, thank you everyone so much for watching. Mia san Mia and peace.